What's up, guys? Welcome back. It's Diana Pascal. Welcome to your practice. This class is going to be a full practice. We're going to do a lot of shoulder work and lead up into a revolved half moon and Gomukasana. If that doesn't mean anything to you, don't worry. You're still in the right place. It's going to be a little bit more advanced and challenging than some of my other classes, but all levels are welcome. Give it a shot. See where you're at today. And you don't necessarily need anything, but there will be a moment in class where you can use 2 blocks if you want. And we're going to start seated here. We're going to prepare to get on our back. We're going to open up the shoulders and then lay on the back. So we're going to do the right arm and then the left arm. And what you'll do is just take your left hand, thumb down, reach it back, and slide your left hand up your back in between your shoulder blades. And then you're just going to lay on your back. So you're going to let gravity kind of open up that left shoulder. So what you want to feel is that your left shoulder blade is going down your back. So the front of your left shoulder can go up. Take your right arm overhead with your palm up, and then let your knees fall over to the left. Your feet can stay separated, and you'll just take a couple of breaths here, in and out of your nose. Take your knees back up. Lift your hips up. Bridge pose. Press your hands down. And release. Rock yourself back up. Take your right hand. Thread your hand behind your back, up your spine, in between your shoulder blades, so your fingers face up. Your palm will be on the mat, and you just lay on your back and let gravity do its work. So left shoulder blade is getting pushed into the spine. Front of the shoulder rolls back. And then drop your knees over to the left. Your left arm, knees to the right, and then your left arm can be over your head with your palm up. Take a few breaths here. In and out of your nose. Take your knees back up. Release your hands, lift your hips to a bridge pose. And this time, interlace your fingers underneath you. Roll your shoulder blades together. Puff up your chest. Squeeze your glutes. Lift your hips. And release. Lower down. Rock yourself up and back. Reach your arms forward. You're going to turn your thumbs down, reach your arms back, and you're going to make like a tennis racket with your fingers. So interlace fingers. Your thumbs will be hitting in between your shoulder blades, and you're just going to lay on your back. Again, giving yourself a little shoulder opener using gravity, and then rock your knees to the left and the right. Come to the middle, lift your hips, extend your elbows, and interlace your hands underneath you. Roll your shoulder blades together, squeeze your glutes, and lift your hips up. Take a full breath in and release. Rock yourself up and back. Come on up to your hands and your knees. And find your downward facing dog. Inhale, take a plank pose, shoulders over the wrist. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. In your plank, take your left hand to your low back, to your sacrum. Inhale to plank, one arm plank. Exhale to one arm dog, and release. Other side, take your right hand to your sacrum, palm is up. Inhale to one arm plank, and exhale, one arm dog, and downward facing dog. Nice. Step your right foot forward, release your back knee, take your arms up. You're going to cactus the elbows, bend the arms, do a little twist over to the right. Tee the arms open. Inhale, reach up and back. Grab your back thigh. And as you exhale, bring your left hand inside your foot. Reach your right arm up for a twist. Exhale, release your hands, and you can straighten both of your legs any amount. Inhale, lift your left leg just for a breath. And exhale, step your toes to touch. Take a chair pose. Breathe in. And exhale, come to stand. Inhale, hook your thumbs, standing back bend. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind you and fold over your legs. Inhale, rise back up. Take your left knee up. One leg Tadasana. You can interlace your hands around your shin, give your knee a pull, and then do a little twist to the left. Reach your left hand back behind you with your thumb up. Come back to center. Keep your knee lifted. Slowly transition through a warrior three. Step back into a high lunge. Breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, lower all the way to your belly. Inhale, lift your shoulders, arms into cactus, lift your legs. Exhale, push yourself back through bent knees, downward facing dog. Step your left foot forward, release your back knee, take your arms up, breathe in. Cactus your arms, turn a little bit to the left. Maybe see something to the left. Tee the arms. Inhale, reach up and back. You can grab your back thigh. Exhale, use your core, move really slow. Take your right hand inside your ankle, left arm up. Exhale, release and straighten your legs. Any amount. Inhale, kick the right leg up. Exhale, step your toes to touch. Chair pose, breathe in. Exhale, stand up. Hook your thumbs, standing back bend, breathe in. Exhale, swing your hands behind you. Interlace your fingers, drop your head. Inhale, rise back up, breathe in. Take your right knee up. Hug your shin with your hands. Give yourself a little squeeze. And then start to turn to the right. Reach the right arm back. Thumb is up. Finding your twist. Steady your breath. Steady your eyes. Bring your hands to prayer. Keep your knee lifted. Slowly hinging at your hips. Come through a warrior three. Step way back into your high lunge. Breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, bend your elbows, lower all the way to your belly. Inhale, roll your shoulders up. Lift your legs and then cactus the arms. Exhale, release. Push yourself through bent knees. Downward facing dog. Inhale, take your plank pose. Spin your heels to the left and spin your heels to the right. Good. Back to the middle, downward facing dog. Take your left hand to your sacrum with your palm up. Inhale to your one arm plank. Spin your heels to the right. Take your left arm up. Exhale, reach over your ear, back through plank, downward dog. Other side. Take your right hand to your sacrum with your palm up. Inhale to one arm plank. Spin your heels to the left. Take your right arm up. Exhale, reach back to your downward facing dog. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, you can bend your knees and step or take a hop forward. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, you can fold over your legs. Chair pose. Breathe in. Exhale, stand up. Draw your left knee up into your chest. Hinging at your hips, tap your hands down on the floor or blocks, whatever is available, or you can find a balance. Totally up to you. So you're in your warrior 3. We're going to stretch the arms forward with the thumbs up. And then take your right hand to your hip. Turn and look to the right. Take your left hand down. It can be on a brick or the floor. Take your right arm up. Revolved half moon. Breathe in. Exhale. Tap your knee to your nose and step your feet to touch. Chair pose. Hug your right knee in. Transition into your warrior 3. Hands can be on the floor, on blocks, whatever works for you, or you can find a balance. Stretch your arms forward with your thumbs up. Take your left hand to your hip. Start to drop that right hip and look to the left, and then bring your right hand down and find revolve half moon. So turn and rotate the chest to the left. Breathe in. Exhale, knee to nose, toes touch. Find a chair pose. Inhale, standing back bend. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind you and fold over your legs. Stay here. This time, bend your left knee, look to the right, and then bend the right knee, look to the left, and then bend both knees and look forward, and exhale, fold. Inhale, swing your arms back up, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, plant your hands. You can step through chaturanga or hop. Take a flow if you like to do that. And exhale back to downward facing dog. Walk your hands back, back, back. Find your feet. 2 fists inside your feet. Your head's heavy. If you want to, slide your hands underneath your feet. Your knees are bent, so you're finding the fold in the hip crease. You're using this pose to release the back. Take deep breaths in and out of your nose. So good. And release your hands. Tuck your chin around yourself. Come all the way up. We're going to take a stroll to the top of the mat. Take your arms out. Turn your thumbs down. Almost like we did at the beginning of class. Instead of a tennis racket, you're going to take reverse prayer, reverse namaste. Prayer hands in the middle of your back. And then come to stand at the top of the mat. Step your left foot back. Left heels down. Lift your chest. Breathe in as you exhale. Keep pulling your left hip back. Move your heart forward. Ground the outer edge of your left foot. And keep folding over that right leg. Keep pressing your fingers together. Roll your shoulders back. So even though you're folding, think that you're back bending in the middle of the heart. Keep pulling that right hip back, and then maybe your head can finally go down towards the shin. Inhale, come up. Step your left foot to meet your right foot. Other side, step your right foot back. Turn your toes out. Inhale, do a little back bend, look up. Exhale, fold. Let your head go down. Any amount. The left hip pulls back. The right hip pulls forward. You're moving the sternum forward and long. Maybe the head goes down a little further on your last few breaths. Keep pushing the hands together. Use your inhale to come back up. So nice. Release your hands. Take a big step out to the left. Turn your toes out. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, cactus your arms, stick out your tongue. Sigh it out. Good. Again, breathe in. Extend and exhale, bend. Good. Pull your belly in, hold your exhale. Uddiyana Bandha. Belly to spine. You're holding the exhale out. Good. When you need to breathe, you take your arms up. Breathe and exhale, hands to prayer. Let's do that one more time. Inhale the arms up. Sigh it out. Grab your inner thighs. Push down, shrug your shoulders. Pull navel to spine. You're holding the breath out. You're not breathing. Feel that you're moving the low belly into the low back. And you can rock your hips a little left and right. Good, and then breathe in, take your arms up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Awesome, turn your toes forward. Inhale, lift your chest, little back bend, and exhale, fold in between your legs again. Good, this time we're gonna cross the arms. So take the right arm to the left arm to the right. Make sure your feet are close enough together that you can hold the outsides of your shins. Good, let's take the right arm on top. So we're all doing the same thing. And then lean your body over to the left and try to peek underneath your right armpit. Good. Go to the other side. Take the left arm on top. Try to peek underneath your left armpit. Good. And then take the right arm up and exhale, reach over your ear. Grab the opposite leg and try to peek underneath your right armpit. Looking out to the middle of the room. Take the left arm up, breathe in. Exhale, reach over your ear. Grab outside your shin. Try to peek underneath your left armpit. Good. One more time, take the right arm up and reach. Peek underneath your right armpit and then turn those back toes to the back of the room, the left toes to the back of the room. So you're in a little triangle variation. And then go back. Other side, left arm up, grab the outside of your right shin, turn your right toes to the front of the mat, peek underneath your left armpit. You're laying your belly over your right thigh. So nice. And then just release, take your hands down, turn your heels in, toes out, come into a squat for a few breaths. Hands to the middle of your chest, spread your toes, your knees are wide. Awesome, and then fold and straighten your legs. Heel toe your toes all the way to touch. Toes touch, bend your knees all the way into a little toe squat. Let your knees separate just a little bit. Take your armpits to your knees, knees to your armpits. Breathe into your back. Let your head go down. Walk your hands out as far as they can go, but keep reaching your heels for the earth. Walk your hands back, straighten your legs, hands to your hips. You're going to rise all the way back up. Take a step to the top of your mat. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Exhale, fold into your legs. Inhale, lengthen your spine. You can take a chaturanga or skip it if you want. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, step through. Lower your back knee. Inhale your arms up. Anjaneyasana. Do that little twist to the right. Good. Inhale, reach up and back. This time, bend your left elbow. Come to the middle and pull your left elbow back with your right hand. Lean your head back into your forearm. Take your right arm around, slide it up your spine. Try to connect your fingers. Anjaneyasana, arms up. Cactus your arms. Do a little turn to the right. Tee the arms out. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, hook your elbow outside your thigh. Hands to prayer, push your chest towards your thumbs. Turn your spine, straighten your back leg. Breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, kick your left leg up. Exhale, step your toes to touch. Inhale, take a chair pose. Exhale, come to stand. Inhale, standing back bend. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind you and fold over your legs. Inhale, back up. Exhale, one leg Tadasana. You're going to pull the left knee up. Grab outside the thigh with your left hand. Left arm reaches out to the left, and you can reach towards the back of the room. If you want to, you could push that left leg straight without grabbing the foot, or you could grab the foot and push the left leg straight. Totally up to you, whatever feels good. Do it. Slowly bend your knee, bring your hands to prayer. Find your one leg Tadasana into Warrior 3, moving slow like you're moving through molasses. Use your core, strong legs. Maybe you stretch the arms forward. Step way back into a high lunge. Breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your left foot forward. Lower your back knee. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, cactus your arms. Turn to the left. Tee your arms out. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, bring your elbow outside your thigh. Hands to prayer. Push your chest to your thumbs. Turn your spine. Maybe look up. Maybe you straighten the back leg. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Looking up, breathe in. Exhale, fold. You can straighten your legs. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, toes touch. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, stand up, arms up. Inhale, standing back bend. Exhale, swing your hands behind you. Interlace your fingers and fold. Inhale, stand back up. Take the right shin up for your one leg Tadasana. Take the right arm up and back, thumb up. You're twisting towards the back of the room. You can stay where you are. Or if it's interesting, you could just hold the thigh and push the right leg straight. Or you could grab your pinky toe, maybe kick your foot into your hand, any amount, but finding the twist, lifting your chest. Good. Slowly you bring your hands to prayer. Keep that knee lifted. Transition through a Warrior 3 for a breath. Maybe the arms go forward. Step way back into your high lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg, bend your knee, let your hip open. Draw a circle one way with the knee. Draw a circle the other way. Straighten your leg, turn your toes down, take your knee across to your left elbow, touch your right elbow, and then step in between your hands. Spin your back heel down this time. So you're going to have your feet kind of almost slightly in two lines, and then you should feel that your right knee could touch your armpit here. Your back heel stays grounded, and you come on up to Warrior 1. Interlace your fingers behind you. Use your inhale to lift your heart. You can straighten your leg. And as you exhale, devotional warrior. So your head goes inside your knee. The right knee's bending 90 degrees. And you're reaching your arms forward over your head. Full breath in and out. And then lift your chest and look to the right. So do a little twist. Keep moving your hands to the left. Good. Lift your left heel, maybe come through a Warrior 3, just for a breath. Step way back. Down dog split, lift the right leg, bend your knee, open your hip. Step outside your right hand, tap your back knee down. Reach your right arm around, catch your back foot, pull your heel towards you for a quad stretch, and then push your foot into your hand. Good. Plant your hand. Step your left foot outside your left hand for a squat. Hips down, chest up. Make sure your heels are grounded. You can widen your feet if you need to get those heels down. Keep lifting your sternum. Come out of it a little bit by grounding your heels. Lift up a bit. And then exhale, extend your legs and fold. Step your right foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg up. Bend your knee, let your hip open. Draw a circle one direction with your knee, and then go the other direction. Extend your leg. Take your knee across, tap your right elbow, tap your left elbow, step in between your hands, spin your back heel down. Again, you should feel that your left knee could touch your armpit. Before you rise up, really stabilize your legs and feel that you're rooting down, hips are low, rise up to warrior one. Interlace your fingers, put the other finger on top, lift your chest, straighten your leg, and breathe in. Look up. Exhale, rebend your knee, fold inside your knee, keep reaching the arms forward. Your head is heavy. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. Look up a little bit and then turn to your left. See something to your left. Move your hands to the right. And then lift your back heel, warrior three. So you'll just float the right leg. You can keep a little bend to the left knee. Step way back. Kick your left leg up to down dog split. Bend your knee, open your hip. Step outside your left hand, lower your back knee. Take your left hand around, find your back foot, pull your heel towards you. And then kick your foot into your hand. Release, and then you're going to step the right foot outside the right hand. Heels are grounded, spread your toes, lift your sternum. Come out of it a little bit. Take your arms up, energize them by your ears, stand all the way up. Exhale, go all the way back down. Plant your hands and extend your legs. Step your left foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga if you like. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Adding on here, inhale your right leg up. Exhale, step through warrior one. Interlace your fingers behind you. Breathe in, lift your chest. Exhale, drop your head inside your knee. Good. Look to the right. Move your hands to the left. And then release your left hand. Right arm up. You're in a twist. Pull your right hip back until it's relatively straight. Good. Look forward. Lift your back foot and walk your left hand forward for revolved half moon. Hands on the ground. Stay there. Maybe bend your back knee. See if you grab your foot. Release, step way back. Turn your toes to the left. Turn your toes out. Bend your left knee. Skandasana over the left leg. Inhale, come up. Go to the right. Inhale, come up. Turn your toes forward. Lift your chest. And exhale, fold in between your legs. Full breath in and out. Inhale, come up. Walk your hands to frame your right foot. Step to downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, step through warrior one. Interlace your fingers behind you. Switch the finger that's on top. Breathe in, lift your chest, and exhale, devotional warrior. The head goes down. Do a twist. Look to the left. Keep the hands interlaced, going to the right. And then release the right hand down. Take your left arm up. Look up at your left hand. Keep pulling your left hip back until the leg is pretty straight. Bend your knee. Walk your right hand forward and lift your right leg. Half moon, revolved. If you want to, bend your back knee. Catch your foot. If that's interesting, kick your foot up. Step way back. Turn to the right, turn your toes out, bend your right knee, Skandasana to the right. Inhale, come up, bend your left knee, toes are out. Inhale, come through center, turn your toes forward and fold over your legs. Let your head go down. Keep your feet where they are and you're just going to walk to the left, Turn your toes until your knees are crossed, and then you're going to take a seat down into Gomukasana. So this can be a very challenging pose. It's one of the deepest hip opening seats in asana practice, right up there with full lotus. So no worries if you feel uncomfortable here. Just want to say that. If it feels like you're really rounded in your back, you're welcome to put a blanket rolled up under your sit bones. And what I like to do to warm it up is to start to rotate my chest in a big circle, one direction. So you're welcome to do that. Another thing to do is maybe just bring the hands behind you and puff up your chest and start to push the knees down. So you're letting the strength of your legs start to move the knees down. And then by bringing the hands behind you, you're moving the spine more upright, especially if you feel really rounded. Awesome. And then you can start to circle again the other direction if you're doing that. And then we're going to add the shoulders if that's interesting and you want to. We're going to take the right arm up. You can bend your right elbow, pull it backwards with your left hand. Awesome. Take your left hand, left thumb down, and then walk your fingers towards each other any amount. They don't have to touch. If they do, great. If they don't, you can hold your t-shirt or whatever is available. You can also use a strap. Do a little turn to the right and left. Turn right and left. Good. And do a little side bend to the left and a little side bend to the right. Nice. And then release, and we're going to do a little twist over to the left. So take the left arm outside the left thigh. Gaze over your left. You can stay right here. If it feels nice to walk forward, you're welcome to do that and go a little bit deeper. If it feels nice to bring that right elbow down and pop it on the ground, you can hold your opposite foot, and then you can take your left arm up. Beautiful. You're going to come back up. You're going to go back the way you came. We're just going to go all the way to the other side. So you just walk through that wide leg fold and you walk to the right, and like magic, the right knee's on top. I don't really know if it's magic, but I think it's cool. So, you know. I don't know if it's magic, but I think it's cool. So, you know, humor me. Okay, so the right knee's on top. You can bring your hands behind you again if that feels supportive to give you that little tilt of your pelvis forward, that little lift in your chest. And then if you're circling with me, you can start to draw a circle one direction. So your hands can be on your feet. And it's kind of cool because you're bringing your hands to your opposite feet. And then you can go the other direction if you're circling, making big barrel circles with your heart, moving through any stickiness in the hips. So good. Okay, we're going to switch arms. So the left arm will go up. Start by giving yourself an assist. So pull your left elbow back with your right hand. Take the right arm and slide it up your spine. See if you can connect your fingers. If your fingers connect, great. If they don't, no worries. Just reach them towards each other. Maybe hold your t-shirt and then do little micro twists to the left and the right. Try to keep your chin lifted and level to the earth. The tendency can be to round the back a lot here. And then do a little side bend to the right. Oh my gosh. And side bend to the left. Awesome. Release your arms. We're going to twist to your right towards that top knee. So twisting towards your top knee. And then maybe draw your elbow down. And then maybe the elbow can go all the way to the floor. If not, you can stop there and do a little prayer twist. If you're going a little deeper, maybe take the elbow all the way to the ground. holding your foot, and take your opposite arm up. Deep breaths. And then you'll walk back the way you came into a wide leg fold. Walk all the way back to the top of your mat. Step your toes to touch. Bend your knees all the way. And then sit on your bum and lift your shins. We'll sneak in a little core work here. Lower halfway down. Let's do 5 of these. Inhale, you come up. Exhale, you go down. Inhale, you come up. Exhale, you go down. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. And then go down. Take your arms up by your ears. Good. So you're in like a banana shape. And then take like a starfish shape. And then back to banana. The arms are by the ears. Your low back is on the ground. Starfish, banana, starfish, banana. One more. Starfish, banana. Come all the way up. Awesome. Bring your feet together. Your knees are wide. And if you feel really rounded here, again, nice way to extend your spine is to bring your hands behind you. Roll your shoulder blades together. Puff up your heart. Maybe drop one knee left and one knee right. And then we'll turn this into a forward fold. So grab your big toes with your peace fingers. Use your inhale to lift your heart. And use your exhale to pull your chest towards your toes. Deep breathing in and out of the nose. Full breath in and full breath out. Good. Come up. Walk your feet forward a little bit. Slide your hands underneath the outer shins. If you want, you could put a block on your feet and just take your head towards your feet, any amount. You can make this one a little bit more restorative. Breathing into the mid-back. Breathing into the outer hips. Good. Come all the way back up. And then we'll finish with a little tiny supported back bend. If you would like, take a block on the low height between your shoulder blades, a block on the medium height behind your head, and you can hang out here. If you don't have blocks, you could put like a pillow behind your armpits on your back, kind of where a bra line would be. So the mid-back. And then I like to cactus my arms because the shoulders are so rounded so often from computers and us being human, carrying things. So if it feels good to take your palms up for a few breaths, and if you can get your arms to hit the ground, that's great. If not, you could, grab opposite elbows or interlace your fingers overhead, whatever you can connect. If that doesn't work, your palms can just be by your side. You can also use this time to sit in meditation or take a traditional shavasana where you just lay on your back in stillness. But go ahead and give yourself a few moments to be completely at ease and resting, effortless in the body, and just receiving the benefits of your practice, receiving your breath, receiving any spaciousness that you can feel that you created. When the mind shuts off, there is also a lot of space in our consciousness, in our awareness. You can tune into that. And if you find your mind starts to go into the future or the past, starts to create some stories, just anchor in your awareness to your breath one more time. Coming back to your breath. Feel how your breath is moving in whatever shape you're in. See if you can send your next inhale to the lowest part of your pelvic floor, the lowest part of your belly. Feel your diaphragm expanding and lifting. And then feel your exhale pull everything out. So feel your inhale is like a yang, expansive energy, opening up spaces in the body. And feel your exhale is like a yin, feminine, releasing energy, clearing out. This is always happening. It's always available to tune into this breath. You can start to move a little bit. Take your hands and move the block off to the side. Roll to the side. Keep your head heavy. And you can find a seat to close your practice. Adjust yourself. Fidget if you need to. And take a seat. Notice how your body's feeling. You can bring your hands together to close your practice. So much gratitude. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed your practice. If you have questions, I would love to hear from you, or anything you want to say hello, reach out, and I'll see you next time. Bye.